Imagine you get fired from your job, or out of nowhere your partner breaks up with you. Now that's probably gonna hurt your self-esteem for a while, right? But actually more important than your self-esteem is your self-worth. And in today's video, I'm gonna talk with you guys about how we can increase our self-worth. Check it out. Now, before we can get to the exercises on how to increase our self-worth, we first have to get our terminology straight. There is confidence, there is self-esteem, and then there is self-worth. And a lot of people mix them up, they almost treat them like they're interchangeable, and they're actually not. Confidence is something mostly situational. It is based on skills that we possess in certain areas. So for example, I am pretty confident when it comes to talking in front of this camera, but I'm not so confident when it comes to deep sea diving. Self-esteem is something that builds up over time based on the life that we create around ourselves, the feedback that we get from other people, and the results that we generally produce in areas that we care about. So that is why our self-esteem can really plummet when something unforeseen happens in our lives. So for example, when you lose your job. But what should be totally unaffected by that is your feeling of self-worth. And that is what we're gonna talk about in this video. Self-worth is something that is much harder to build up than self-esteem or confidence because it is not so easily based on external factors. It really comes down to seeing what you are worth as a person regardless of what your life looks like. And that can be admittedly hard because it means that we have to completely detach our self-worth from what seems to be us, at least to other people. So that means our jobs, our relationships, how much money we make, how we look like, all of these kind of superficial things that other people perceive of us, but that are not truly who we are at our core, are things that have nothing to do with our self-worth in the end. So here are 3 ways how you can increase your self-worth. Number 1 is your self-talk. Actively listen to what your inner dialogue sounds like. Pay attention if you talk positively or negatively about yourself. And if it's more negative, then try to shift that towards something positive. And when you do change your self-talk, make sure that you focus on positive things that are unrelated to accomplishments that you have or materialistic things even. Really focus about who you are at your core. So that, for example, could be, I am kind. I am friendly. I like to support other people. Things that nobody and nothing can take away from you. Exercise number 2 for increasing your self-worth is that you enforce the positive attributes that you have highlighted in your self-talk in exercise number 1. Make sure that in your daily routine you enforce those attributes that you have highlighted for yourself, and you show to yourself that you are kind, that you are friendly, that you are helpful towards other people. And then by the end of the day, you go and remind yourself of those attributes. This will show you that this is who you are at your core. This is the kind of person that you are, no matter what else is happening around you. And that means that you are completely worthy of loving yourself and being loved by others. And then as third exercise, you should document how other people react positively to your self-worth. Whenever you are being kind to somebody and they are being kind in return, or when you're helping somebody and they're really thankful for that, make sure that you write that down. Keep a journal for yourself where you write down all these different situations where you got positive feedback for who you are. This will help you in the future to remind yourself what you are worth when you need it the most. When you feel down a little bit, or when your self-esteem or confidence takes another blow, then you can always come back to that journal and remind yourself who you are and that all these external things actually don't affect that. I hope I could help you with this video, and if you did like it, feel free to subscribe down below so you get more videos just like this one in the future. Until then, I hope you have a good day and talk to you next time.